Hello everyone, my name is Nancy. Today we're continuing talking about basic economic concepts. Here are two questions for you to better review the knowledge that we've talked about in last video. The first question is economists use the term capital to mean A. Money, B. Plant and equipment, C. Where the central government is located, D. The center of economy, E. A major idea. You can pause and think for a moment. This question is supposed to be B because the definition of capital is tools, building, and machine, the use for production. And capital includes lands and equipment, so B is better choice for us to answer this question. For another question is land refers to A. All productive resource, B. All neutral resources, C. Farmland only, D. Real estate, E. Chattels. You can pause and think for a moment. This question is also B, because the definition of land is natural resources, and which is just what B points out. And if you have any problem of these two questions, you can check out the last video of Microeconomics, which explain really specific. And now let's move to the title that we are going to talk about today. Today, what we are going to talk about is the production possibilities curve model, which we call PPC model. The first part we will mention about is production possibilities curve, and next is efficiency, and last part of the day is opportunity cost. And we are going to have a question at the end of this class. As we've talked about trade-off last time, and now to think about trade-offs necessary is in any economy. Economists often use the production possibilities curve model. The idea behind this model is to improve our understanding of trade-offs by considering a simplified economy that produces only two goods. This simplification enables us to show the trade-offs graphically. The production possibility curve is showing the maximum combinations of production of two goods that are possible given economy's resource. For example, here, the maximum quantity of coconuts that Tom can gather depends on quantity of fish he catches, and vice versa. His feasible production is shown by the area inside or on the curve. Production at point C is feasible but not efficient. Point A and B are feasible and productively efficient, but point D is not feasible. You may mention about points on the line which is efficient, and next we're going to talk about efficiency. Usually, the production possibilities curve is useful for illustrating the general economic concept of efficiency. An economy is efficient if there are no missed opportunities, meaning that there is no way to make some people better off without making other people worse off. For example, suppose a course you're taking meets in a classroom that is too small for the number of students. Some may be forced to sit on the floor or stand, even though a larger classroom nearby is empty during the same period. Economists would say that this is an inefficient use of resources because there is a way to make some people better off without making anyone worse off. After all, the large classroom is empty. The school is not using its resources efficiently. When an economy is using all of its resources efficiently, the only way one person can be made better off is by rearranging the use of resources in such a way that the change makes someone else worse off. An economy is efficient if there is no way to make anyone better off without making the at least one person worse off. And at the point on that curve is productive efficiency. And you may ask what productive efficiency is. Well, productive efficiency is the product produces at the point on its production possibilities curve, like they are highly efficient. After opportunity cost, you may have seen this graph. There is a question, is this a PPC line? But why it looks like this? Well, this is the graph of PPC growth, and the things that can cause the production possibility curve growth are only two reasons. One is increasing of resources, and second is progress in technology. Only these two reasons can make the curve growth like this, and this is really important. And there are some other graphs look like this, but we're not going to talk about today. They will mention in another video. Last video I have introduced opportunity cost, and now let's watch a graph of opportunity cost. For this graph, it shows spout out shape of the production possibilities curve reflects increasing opportunity cost. In this example, to produce the first 20 fish, Tom must give up 5 coconuts, but to produce an additional 20 fish, he must give up 25 more coconuts. And let's reveal what we've learned today. The first is PPC graph, and we've learned the points which PPC line, and this called productive efficiency. Then we've discussed about opportunity cost and the graph of opportunity cost. And then the growth PPC graph, and there are two reasons that can cause PPC growth. One is increasing of resources, and next is the progress of technology. And the last part of today's lesson is a question about what we've learned today. And here is the question. Which points on the graph represent productive efficiency? A is B and C. B is A and D. C is A, B, C, and D. D is A, B, C, D, and E. And E is A, B, C, D, E, and F. You can pause and think for a moment. The answer of this question is C, because in the graph, only A, B, C, and D are on the PPC line, and only the points on the PPC line can represent efficiency. And this is all for today. See you next time. Bye.